Time to Mr. Alder.
Thank you, Representative Eisen. I wanted to read a portion of a letter in my office. I'll abbreviate it in interest of time. This is from a Missouri dairy farmer. He says, "We seem to have gotten health insurance confused with actual health care. I can say from personal experience that having coverage through the marketplace does absolutely nothing for me in regards to actually getting health care. The plan we have had for the last years has a deductible and copay that is so high, I typically go to see doctors as a self-pay patient. This gets me a discount on care, and I will be charged less than half of what it would be to pay the deductible if insurance was billed." He said, "Secondly, the consolidation of health providers has led to skyrocketing costs. This leads to total lack of price transparency." And he goes on. Basically, this dairy farmer laid out the Republican plan for healthcare, which is to promote competition and transparency and thereby deliver lower prices and better quality. Dr. Blais, I know you covered this in your testimony, but I think this is important to reiterate. For the record, the expiring COVID-era subsidies are responsible for what percentage of the 2026 premium?
The expiring subsidies are responsible for a very small percentage, Congressman, about 3%.
About 3%. Yeah. And so the remaining, 13.3% premium increase will still go into effect regardless of whether the COVID-era subsidies.
Yeah, premiums are going up next year because of underlying problems with Obamacare, not because the enhanced COVID-era subsidies are expiring.
So what is the actual cause of that 13.3% increase?
I mean, there is a lot of structural problems with Obamacare. The regulatory structure increases costs over time, and the underlying subsidy structure within Obamacare has increased costs. So I think Professor Cooper is right. There are underlying healthcare costs, but Obamacare is inherently inflationary, both the regulations in Obamacare and the subsidy structure in Obamacare. If you want to lower healthcare prices and costs, within Obamacare, you need to tackle the basic architectural flaws.
Thank you, Dr. Blais. And yes, and here we have this chart, if you could put that back up. We see that rates in Obamacare went up twice that of the average employer-based plan and 3 times the rate of inflation. And I yield to the chair of the full committee, Representative Jordan.
I thank the gentleman for you. I was just going to point out this is something that doesn't happen too often where the Democrat witness actually agrees with the Republican plan, because I think Professor Cooper said, quote, "Subsidies aren't a solution or aren't the solution, they should be temporary." That's where we're at. We want to address the underlying problem. And then he talked about reforms, he talked about site neutral. I mean, we want all those things too. That's the point. The Democrats, I think the ranking member said earlier, the Republicans don't have a fix. The Democrat fix is to continue the same old thing, which is just what that chart displayed doesn't work, and continue the subsidies forever, not temporary, as their witness said they should be. So we want the temporary subsidies to deal with the cliff, but we need the reforms that encourage choice and competition and would actually bring down premium costs. So I wish we had more time. I appreciate the witnesses and the testimony they gave, and I appreciate the study from the GAO, which showed just all the fraud that's taking place as well. I yield back to the chairman. Thank you for having this.
Thank you, Chairman. And let me just say I agree with the chairman, and something I've been saying